What happens if you don't drink water for 30 days? Water is essential for life. In fact, your body is about 60% water, and every single cell, tissue, and organ in your body depends on it to function properly. But what would happen if you didn't drink any water at all for an entire month? Would you survive? Let's take a look at the effects of dehydration over 30 days. The first few days. In the first few days of not drinking water, your body starts to struggle. The average person can only go about 3 days without water, though this can vary depending on the individual's environment and physical condition. Without hydration, the body begins to lose its ability to regulate temperature. You'll feel increasingly fatigued as your body's cells begin to lose the moisture they need to perform basic functions. Your heart works harder to pump blood, and you might start to feel dizzy or faint. Headaches are common because the brain is made up of mostly water, and without it, it can't function properly. By the end of the first week, things get much worse. The body's organs, like the kidneys, begin to suffer. They can only work so long without sufficient water. You might experience dry mouth, cracked lips, and extremely dark urine. The lack of water causes your blood to thicken, making it harder for your heart to pump oxygen and nutrients to your tissues. Your kidneys start working overtime to conserve water, and you'll find it harder to sweat, which means your body can no longer effectively cool itself down. This can lead to overheating and even heat stroke if you're in a hot environment. Your body starts breaking down muscle tissue for water as well, and the general weakness and fatigue you're feeling will be compounded. Your digestion begins to slow down, and constipation becomes a problem because your intestines need water to properly absorb nutrients from food. 2 weeks without water. After 2 weeks without water, the situation becomes life-threatening. Dehydration at this point leads to kidney failure as the organs can no longer filter the toxins out of your blood. The lack of water in your body causes severe electrolyte imbalances, and this can disrupt vital functions like your heartbeat, leading to arrhythmias or irregular heart rhythms. Your skin starts to shrink and lose elasticity, and you'll feel incredibly dry and brittle, both inside and out. The body also starts to conserve every ounce of fluid it has left, reducing urination almost entirely. At this stage, confusion and mental disorientation are likely to set in. Your brain needs water to think clearly, and without it, cognitive functions start to deteriorate rapidly. The third week and beyond. By the time 3 weeks pass without any water, the damage becomes almost irreversible. You'll likely be suffering from complete organ failure. The body's ability to function deteriorates as the blood becomes more concentrated, leading to even more strain on the heart and other vital organs. Your skin will start to become wrinkled and leathery, as it no longer has the hydration it needs to stay supple. At this stage, you might fall into a coma as your brain shuts down due to extreme dehydration. Even if you were to start drinking water again after 3 weeks, your chances of surviving are slim. Most of the body's systems would have been compromised to a point that recovery would be nearly impossible. The final days. If you were to somehow survive the full 30 days without water, your organs would have completely failed, and you would no longer be able to sustain life. The brain would no longer be able to function, and death would likely occur due to complete organ failure, caused by the body's inability to carry out basic functions without hydration. It's important to remember that no human being can survive this long without water. The body requires it to maintain life, and without it, all systems slowly grind to a halt. The bottom line is this: water is vital for survival. Dehydration is not something to take lightly, and even mild dehydration can have serious health consequences. It's crucial that we stay hydrated every day to keep our bodies functioning properly. Always remember, drinking enough water is one of the simplest ways to care for your health, and quite literally your life. Narrator Gently. Thank you for joining us today. Stay hydrated, stay healthy, and take care of your body. And